2012, Mumford & Sons came out with this really cool album entitled Babel. Their lead song, Babel, title album, is a great song played off of Genesis 11. It's this scriptural narrative of man building something to bring attention to himself, man wanting to build a ziggurat up to the heavens to become like God, and God looking at them thinking, really, I mean, really. And eventually he just ends the project by confusing them in their languages. They can't organize anymore to bring attention to themselves, and that's where we get the word Babel. Babel is just confusion, that's what it means. So Mumford & Sons get a hold of this concept and they start to write this song, and they talk about this knowing their weaknesses and knowing their voice. Well, it's great. It's great to know our weaknesses, and it's great to be humble. It's great to know our voice. In other words, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. If you know your voice, you know your heart. And he's on this journey of understanding his heart. He says, my heart is last. The lyrics say my heart is last. It's like slow. It's a work in progress. It's not perhaps where it should be, but it's getting there. And he says, I just want to be born without a mask. I don't want to live by pretense. I want to be real. And it comes through in their lyrics, and even in the style of their music. It's authentic, it's earthy, it's real. It's not full of pretense. It's kind of raw at times, and that's good. It's a good thing. Born without a mask. He wants truth. He doesn't want to pretend anymore. Another set of lyrics, he goes on to say that the city has nurtured my greed. Culture that we swim in every day nurtures our greed and our need for status and importance. Causes me, he says, to raise my hands to the sky and look at me. This city we live in just says, draw attention to yourself. Make yourself the focal point. And finally, it draws him into lyrics to say this. He says, I just press my nose towards the glass around your heart. I just want to get as close as I possibly can to get a fragrance of truth, of authenticity. A groundedness is what I need, he says. I need a foundation for this life I'm building. And it doesn't bring attention to me or glory to me, but glory to the one who made me. He says, only if I had known I was weaker from the start. Not in a self-deprecating way, not making himself out to be evil, just to realize that you and I as human beings, like when he sings it, you can hear it, we're supposed to be dependent, not just independent. Our independence causes us trouble. We're created to be in this partnership with God. It causes us to not raise our hands to say, look at me, but to raise our hands in surrender, like a bank robbery, you know. It's okay to need, it's okay to lack. It's okay to be deficient, because God will make up the difference. And he says, but I'll be home without a mask because I'm a work in progress. If you go to the God issues section of this website, you're going to see basically mask after mask after mask. Mumford & Sons, they don't want it. They don't want the mask. They just want the openness to be who they are, to be able to walk in grace, to be afforded things they don't deserve by God, and to make choices. This is Babel. This is recognizing your mistake and saying, I can't do it alone. I need this invasion of divine help. I need this vulnerability and awareness of who I'm not, that I can invite in by my own choice, this incredible grace that makes up the difference. Just this gift God gives me. Babel is a pretty cool song. Check it out.